Hello and welcome back to This or That with Kobe and Dash, presented by Verizon. We have completed the lock-in tournament.
We did it, man. We got
I got it right this time too. I said lock in instead of lock out.
Hey, just in time for the tournament to be over, Kobe. I'm so proud of you. I realized I'm wearing the sweatshirt 2 weeks in a row, so I guess while I'm selling out for the LCS, I'll sell out for our show and our new YouTube channel as well. Make sure you go to youtube.com/LCS, hit that subscribe button, the follow button, all that junk so that you can follow us here on This or That, The Dive, and all future LCS content that's going to come out. We got 7 slides for you today. I'm guessing all about the opening of the regular split. Let's get into slide number 1. Here we go. Better lock-in performance. Okay. We got to do something reflective here. Better lock-in performance, TL bot lane or the C9 bot lane?
Both of these bottom lanes were exceptional. I'm going to give the slight edge to the victors, Core JJ and Tactical. Despite some of the games, there was the one where Core JJ goes again for the blind rel jump over the back of the wall, but they had good preparation. They were expecting it. He blows his flash, and some things start to snowball. But I'd say overall for the lock-in performance, everybody was scared of going against Team Liquid's bottom lane. They 2v2 killed almost everybody.
I got to agree. Slight edge to the team that won. The other way I would look at it is that I could maybe argue that Sven was a better performing AD carry between the two AD carries. But I would.
Though.
Yeah, right. He had some pretty sweet performances, some like serious deathless games and things like that. There's 47k damage on that Senna game. But I think Core JJ the better support, and so that ultimately to me, if it equalizes, I got to give it to the team that just won out on that edge. But these are 2 bot lanes I'll be excited to watch all split long.
All right, slide number 2. Let's see what we got here. Hypothetical third place winner. If we did have a third place match going.
100 Thieves. 100 Thieves.
Spoiler, or maybe it's not even a spoiler, but we're going to see this match first week of spring, baby, right out of the gates. So we're going to get the answer very quickly. This will be one that they fact check, James. So be sure of your answer.
I already said my answer, and now I wish I had waited for the full explanation. No, I'm going to stick with 100 Thieves. I'm going to stick with 100 Thieves because I think that, I know we were all there watching it. They were on the precipice of 3-0 in Cloud9, right? I mean, they were right there. And it slipped away from
mental crumble, though.
No. We know those players, right? And that's the thing. I think maybe you would be concerned with other teams that there's a bit of a mental fallout from that. But I don't think this 100 Thieves squad is going to be one of those types of teams. And so I do expect 100 Thieves to win. That said, it's going to be best of 1. That'd be the big argument I could understand for EG is when we see them play, it would be best of 1.
Okay, so this question though is for a third place winner if we did have a third place series. Honestly, I feel pretty similar. I would say I had really big arguments for Impact, amazing performance thus far in the tournament. Jizuke as well. We didn't have many of those moments where he gets caught out randomly on a side lane or something like that, and the kill goes back to their squad to get him back in it. I think maybe the main argument would be, hey, 100 Thieves, if this is a theoretical third place match, it would be right after they just got dropped out of, like you're saying, being on the precipice of 3-0 in Cloud9, and are they able to bounce back from some strenuous I think they would. So I would also go 100 Thieves, but I'm super excited for the matchup with EG because of the lock-in tournament and their performance there. Pre-tournament I had 100 Thieves rated higher, but now it's going to be spicy.
Yeah, we got 15 games coming this week, but this is one of the ones you must watch. Let's head on to slide number 3, see what you got for us. Miss this jungler more in pro play. Do you miss Elise more or Rek'Sai more? I 100% know what my answer is. But
I do miss Elise more. I feel like in pro play, Elise leads to more tower dive early, and it gets all this tension for setups. And you're like, okay, so Elise, then you want an AD solo laner that you're going to be able to go push in and dive with. These Renekton combinations. Whereas Rek'Sai is kind of an all-around early aggressive jungler, and it is cool, when you can out-duel people and you go all in, but Elise provides more ups and downs, and there are more cool escapes, I think, with Repel.
Absolutely. Okay, well, we're in line with each other this week because my most played champion in Season 3 before I really discovered Vi was Elise when she was released in Ridiculously Strong. So there's some bias there. I got to call out my own bias there that I just love her as a champion. What's up?
I will say, the Prowler's Claw, though, has made Rek'Sai more fun. So now would probably be the most fun time to see her return to pro play.
Okay.
And so that would be some one, but yeah, I miss Elise a lot. But Prowler's Claw plays are pretty funny.
I just think your logic around the types of plays that Elise can make because of that ability specifically, both having a stun with the cocoon as well as the repel, I think just creates some more exciting plays. So I'm gonna go Elise as well. Number 4.
All right, next
what do you
slide.
got?
We got most disappointing multi-million-dollar debut.
SwordArt. Well, are we talking debut, like literal first game?
Yeah, I guess.
Or are we talking length of lock in tournament? Because if we're talking literal first game, then maybe Perkz was more disappointing.
Was his first game the Yone game?
Yeah, it was the Yone game where he like kind of hinted a whole bunch. So
I'm gonna go with that one. I'm gonna go with Perkz Yone.
Yeah, if we're going with single game, I'm going with Perkz Yone for sure. If we're going for overall lock-in, then obviously I'm going SwordArt. This is a guy who is supposed to come in and completely change the way this team approaches the game. It's supposed to have the kind of $5 million value from a support position, which isn't going to be mechanically carrying the game. It should be shot calling and leading the team to victory. We didn't see that. So at least Perkz warmed up a bit.
Yeah, I think they got some room to grow. DSM had some comeback wins. Maybe you
Imperial Mandate Maokai was nutty.
All right, let's get into the next one though. What do we got? Lock-in tournament results. Ooh, accurate prediction for the season or just warm up. I know for a fact a lot of these players we're taking this tournament very seriously because you do have a very serious prize pool as well as wanting to prove yourself for your spot.
Yeah, I'm like actually trying to pull up the standings right now on the lock just so I can like get them all 100%. Just because I do actually in a number of ways, both because of what you said, that the teams themselves, the players were taking this very seriously. So I think to some degree it is representative of what we can expect, at least in the initial weeks. Then your big question is growth, right? Which teams actually have potential for growth, and then which teams will realize that growth. I expect TL to win at least the spring section of the season, if not the whole year. And so I think that's representative. Cloud9 being one of the main teams I think can challenge them. I think the real question marks lie around teams like FlyQuest, who were 8th in lock-in. Will they be a top 5 team? Like, I don't know. I could see potential that team does break into top 5 maybe.
I'm saying that it was more accurate prediction for the season than just a warm-up. Because yes, I do expect, teams like, TSM, you're talking about SwordArt bringing in more control for the team, more leadership for the team. That's probably going to take a while. They have people from all 5 different teams coming together, and you have a bunch of teams that don't have all their players here quite yet. But there's no way that I'm saying it was just a warm-up. After seeing the emotional response.
Wait, hold on. You telling me Golden Guardians isn't just warming up? I feel you might be underrating the Golden Guard. No, I think the tiers of teams will relatively remain the same. There might be some shuffling within the tiers of like the playoff. It's a
prediction. Bracket. We're not saying it's the most accurate prediction, but let's go with that one.
All right, number 6. Hate it more. Soraka bot lane, Seraphine. But I don't even Seraphine. I hate her.
Her range is so long. That's what's so annoying to me. The range is ridiculous. It feels like for the poke, and when you combine it with Misfortune, especially enemy number 1 for me, but even things like Ashe or the Senna with Glacial Augment, then it being able to jump right to the snare after your slow is applied by your AD carry is really annoying.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna rep Captain Flowers here right now and just be like, no, screw Seraphine. I hate this champion. Get her out of all my games.
You're going deep on the lore too.
Hate it more. Get it out. No, and I agree with you too. I actually think she is a little bit more oppressive in some ways, where at least Soraka, where you talk about the range or at least the ability to get on top of her. Okay, I can kill her. At least I can just kill Soraka.
There have been times where I really hated Soraka, but right now, not as much.
That's true. Hate them both. Hate Seraphine more. All right, I think we got one final slide to get through here. Ooh, which is the best Fudge? Fudge the guinea pig.
So go over the background story on the Twitter guinea pig thing, because not everybody was watching that.
Okay, so the background, I actually don't exactly know how it started, because I don't know
I'll do it.
Who first mistagged? That's the thing. I don't know who first mistagged. Like Perkz.
I was talking to Travis. He was saying in a thread that he was posting something about Perkz on, someone mistagged and tagged this woman online who has the @Perkz.
Right, not the C9 Perkz.
Right, and then from there it stemmed to I Will Dominate picked it up and put it on his stream, but Travis wanted to claim original source.
Right. Okay.
Anyways, there's this woman with the tag @Perkz, and she has no idea about any League of Legends at all, but she happened to have a hamster named Fudge, and so when she got mistagged and drawn into I Will Dominate stream and all over Twitter, she started watching and became into it and became a Cloud9 fan.
Yeah, it was the best. She was pulling for him. I think she went to bed right before Game 5. Cloud9 was like, if we win it, we're going to dedicate this to you. I know she was also doing a fundraiser. This is another part I know. She's doing a fundraiser where she's doing stationary biking every single day for a year. She surpassed her fundraising goal on that day because of all of the publicity that kind of happened as a result of the social media craze. So, I mean, honestly, I feel like I got to go with Fudge the guinea pig, because not only is he adorable, but he is a mascot now for like the interconnectivity of the internet, as well as the gaming space. And then I think he is representative of the good that can come of it, and how cool it is that we have this ability for somebody to kind of step into our space for no real reason other than to do it, and for everyone to embrace it. I think that's cool.
I think it really was a heartwarming story for the weekend. I have to go with Fudge the guinea pig as well. Yep. I do also feel kind of bad for Fudge, Cloud9 Fudge, the player.
Fudge?
He's getting a ton of flame. Yes, and he recognized that he was not playing up to par. That's all you need to stop at. Don't go too far here with it. He's the youngest player in the LCS. Plenty of room to improve.
That game four, we saw what he could be. That's all I'll say. That game 4, we saw what he could be.
And Chocolate Fudge is great. Let's close it out on that. I love Chocolate Fudge. That reminds me of Christmas. Always getting some extra sweets in. Can't wait for spring to start, though. Hope everybody tunes in. We will be there. We will see you there.